Hey there, it's Martha, and if you're new, welcome, and if you're returning, welcome back. So this is my what I've been warming video. I like to do this once a week, try to get in the habit of doing that. But before I start, look at this new shirt. I love it. Beautiful blue. Wax Addict. So this was sent to me by my dear friend April Lee, the Wax Queen. She's got a channel here on YouTube. I feel like everyone should know April, and if you don't, I will put her information down below. But yeah, this was surprise friend mail from her, and I know she sent it to a few other friends as well. And then also a pair of socks. I haven't opened it yet, but some socks from April. So she's just so much fun, and I really appreciate the thoughtfulness and love the shirt. It's a nice soft shirt too. So that's that. Let's just start with that. And then before we get into my basket, quick story, in case I look a little disheveled, a little frizzy hair and all. I was at Costco earlier today with my daughter, and it was just like light sprinkles. We go in. We weren't even in there that long, maybe half an hour. And then we had a mission. We knew what we were getting. And when we come out, it is pouring. And I'm like, oh no. Neither one of us had brought our umbrellas. I just wasn't expecting it to rain that hard. And then if you're familiar with Costco parking lots, they're huge. Well, we kind of forgot where we parked. So we're walking around just getting drenched and just wet. But anyway, that was my little adventure this afternoon. Yeah, finally my hair is dry. I mean, this was a few hours ago, but in case I look disheveled, maybe I do all the time. I don't know. But that is that. I'm glad I didn't straighten my hair, and glad I didn't bother doing that, because that's a pain in the butt just to have it look like this. But here's what I've been warming. So let's just get into it. All right, I'm going to start with Scentsy here. So most of these are empties, but here is one that has a little something in there. So Sugarplumberry. This is part of the scent of the season, I believe. So this is like spice berries, orange peel, evergreen, berries, sugar plums. I think there's probably cranberry in here, but it smells really nice on cold, and I warmed this in the bedroom. I warmed 4 cubes total, so I have another 4 left, so half of the clamshell left. I thought it was okay, actually. Yeah, it smells good on cold, but there was something that was almost keeping this a little bland. I mean, you get the zest. I think you do get some of that citrus zest, but the rest of it, I don't know. It just felt like it took away something. So it was just okay. Maybe it was something waxy, a little bit waxy. I don't know, but it was okay. Sugarplumberry. It's not. I guess I was expecting more, but it smells fine. This one here is a really good one, and I've contemplated whether. I mean, right now it's in my club, but if I actually keep it in my club, I don't know. This is Vanilla Barnwood. Really, really pretty scent. This is Barnwood covered with creamy vanilla and rich amber. I warmed this in this bedroom, I think just 4 cubes. Unless I smack myself with a clamshell. This is such a pretty vanilla. It's vanilla and, Barnwood. Whatever that is, it's a soft scent, but it lasts all day. And by all day, I mean, I'm talking like it lasts probably about 12 hours or so, maybe a little bit more, but it's really pretty. I like the scent a lot, and that is Vanilla Barnwood. And then we have Homestead Holidays. So this was one that came back from the past and was brought back for the holiday collection, I think. So this one, I forget what's in there, but there's definitely some citrus in here, maybe some orange. It just smells like the spices that you would have like in a, that you on the stovetop, right? Some kind of those winter spices that you put in. There might be some sprigs of maybe a little bit of pine, but then you have the spices and a little bit of orange. So this is a very, I think, classic Christmas scent that isn't like a tree scent necessarily. It performed moderately well in my open space, and that is Homestead Holiday. I like it. I don't love it like that I need to club it, but it's nice, and I have a few more backups. So that is Homestead Holiday. Then we have Swirling Snowflakes. Now this one is in my club, and this is just pretty. It's eucalyptus flower, and what else is in here? Peppermint, and fresh air. So I had 3 cubes left when I was doing, and you'll see it in a future vlog. I was recounting all my Scentsy, and I came across one that had 3, and I'm like, really? It's like, let's just use it up. So it's actually warming today in the guest room. I just like the scent because it's got that mintiness and that coolness, but then the eucalyptus flower, it's just a different scent. It's not eucalyptus. It's not like very straight up eucalyptus that can be a bit astringent, could be just too powerful and strong. And it's not a floral necessary. So it's just different for me. And I really fell in love with it just because I think it was so different. So that is Swirling Snowflakes. It is not available in the catalog. It was part of the winter collection last year, and I had clubbed it. This next one is At The Mistletoe. So this is the December scent of the month, and this was a good scent. So this is supposed to be like cherries and forest, like a cherries and forest scent. I didn't really get a strong cherry scent at all, and I didn't get a strong tree scent. It really was like a forest. Like it's almost like you're sniffing it from afar, like you're at the outer edge of a forest, right? So it's not like you're right, like got pine in your face, but you can smell the trees kind of as a group. And there's a sweetness, but for me, it wasn't cherry. It wasn't distinctly cherry. So if you're worried about cherry being medicinal or it always smells like cough medicine to you, I didn't get that at all. I actually like the scent quite a bit. I warmed it in the bedroom, so I don't know what it would be like in open space, but it performed, I'd say, moderately well, and that was At The Mistletoe. So that is all the Scentsy I have. The rest is vendor wax over here. So let's see here. I should probably move back a tiny bit. I feel like I'm very crowded. There we go. And you can see my shirt better. So while I'm pulling out, organizing the bags here, how was your New Year's? Are you the type of person that's like, oh, I'm going to bed. I don't need to watch the ball drop. If I'm tired, I'm going to bed. Or are you like, I'm staying up and we're going to celebrate the last minute of the year? It is not New Year's Eve yet when I'm recording this. So I personally am at the point where I'm like, okay, I've been there, done that. If I'm tired, I'll just go to bed. I'm not really looking to like force myself to stay up. But other members in my family are more like, you can't go to sleep, so we'll see. We'll see who wins. Sometimes we do like a dinner with some friends, just at like a local Mexican place that a lot of us like. And, it's kind of quiet that night actually. And so we've done that with a bunch of friends, but we will see. Not that I haven't had trouble staying up till midnight, because I've been staying up well past midnight since Christmas. I got an Oculus and I've been playing with that thing every night. I go to bed at like 2:30 in the morning. So I could stay up. It's not that's not the problem, but that's different when you're playing your own game versus, I don't know. Anyway, hoping you had a nice New Year's and spent it however it was that you wanted to spend it. I hope it was a good one. So let's see here. Okay. I don't know what I'm doing. I've collected some groupings here. All right, so let's start with the Pharmacist's Daughter. So this is a vendor that I've been wanting to use up, because it's from last year. But this first one here is Peppermint Dreams, and this is peppermint, pink sugar, and cotton candy. Peppermint Dream. This performed very well for me in open space. It was like a giant snowflake. And this is, again, from last year. Have had no issues with performance. So Peppermint Dreams, it's a sweet peppermint, basically, and performed very well. Okay, this next one is Christmas Cheer. It is peppermint, eucalyptus, and thyme, spearmint, and marshmallow. Christmas Cheer. I use this up in the bedroom one night. It's nice. I liked it. I enjoyed it, but for me, it wasn't anything super different. Same with Peppermint Dreams, but I like a sweet peppermint. This had the thyme in it, which is, you know, like the herb, like that you would use in like Italian cooking thyme. So it made it different. It made it different. I mean, I liked it. What can I say? It had the marshmallow. I liked it. I would probably buy it again. It was just a little different. So that is Christmas Cheer from The Pharmacist's Daughter. All right. Let's do Harper James here. Okay. Harper James, this is just, it just says Buttermints. So my friend had given me 2 of those brownie squares of just Buttermint. I love the smell of Buttermint. It's just, I mean, it's different. I mean, it's not like Peppermint. Peppermint can be just really sharp sometimes. And Spearmint kind of smells, or not, yeah, smells a little bit toothpastey. Buttermint is just like a sweet, I don't know, what is it? Is it like vanilla and peppermint? I don't know, but it smells good. It performed very well in open space. I had 2 cubes that I kind of cut up in half and dispersed it amongst the open space, and it performed really, really well. And I've had this for close to a year. So that was Buttermint from Harper James. And then Harper James also, this is from last year as well. I did purchase Harper James early in the year, but it was like in February or March. These Christmas scents were from December of last year. So this is Santa's Suit, cinnamon, clove, cranberry, and balsam. I had half of a bag, so this time around I warmed it in open space, and it was very clove heavy. So if you don't like clove and spices, like a hot cinnamon, you know, this may not be for you, but I love clove and I love those kind of spicy scents. So I did get that, but it was an interesting one. It kind of played hide and seek for me. So this was an open space. Like I said, I had it in hot plate warmers. I had it in Scentsy warmers, and it was a total of three brownies. When I was downstairs, I'm like, there was a time where I'm like, I don't really smell it. I don't smell it. And then I took a shower, came back down. I was coming back downstairs. I can smell the clove, kind of like the clove and cinnamon. And I'm like, there it is. It was there. Maybe I just got nose blind to it. So I just got really nose blind to this one really quickly. Because if I was sitting down watching a video, then I really couldn't smell it. So kind of played in and out. And then when I got home a little earlier, all completely drenched, you know, I get home and I can smell it still a little bit. So it's just lighter. That was Santa's Suit, and that went on to be a very long explanation. Last one from Harper James is North Pole. This is spearmint, peppermint, and vanilla. I know this is a very popular scent for her, and I loved it. And it was the big kind of like a snap bar, I think is what she calls it. I would definitely get this again. So if you like those scents, the peppermint isn't too sharp and the spearmint doesn't make it too toothpastey at all, I think. It's just a really pretty combination of mints with vanilla, and it performed really well in my open space. So, and I don't remember it performing as well as it did last year. So definitely curing time, I think, really helped with this one. And yeah, that is North Pole from Harper James. Now we have some Second and Spruce, I believe. So I have like half of a sample. These were, by the way, generous samples from Second and Spruce. So that's Erica from Second and Spruce. So these came with the holiday sampler, I believe. And it was packaged together in a naughty or nice package. Naughty equals smoked eggnog, and nice was candy cane cookies. And I shouldn't say I was both. I wanted to warm both. I think I'm nice. I'm very nice. But smoked eggnog was the naughty scent, and I love eggnog. So I warmed the eggnog downstairs, and I warmed the candy cane cookies upstairs. But this smoked eggnog is so good. It is so good. I don't know what else to say other than if Erica, if you make this into a bigger tub next year, I'm getting some. It was fantastic. Warmed it in open space. I did use like just half of it, and it was great. And then candy cane cookies in the bedroom. So I used a little less because it's just a smaller area, and really pretty. Very, very pretty. So I will continue to warm these because I'm not going to keep half of a sample for next year. But yeah, that is what I warmed. This next one here is from, let me finish Second and Spruce. I like to keep them together. I don't know why, but I just do. This one is Christmas on Spruce. So this was like a snap bar. And this one is Holiday Wreath, Festive Berries, Sugar Cookies, Hint of Warm Fireplace. And this was poured October of this year and performed fantastic. I used this downstairs. So I did end up using almost all of this in the open space. And then I think 2 in the bathrooms. The berries in here are very pretty. The tree is a nice tree. I think it's well balanced with the berries, the sweetness from the berries, and the tree scent. Very, very pretty. Performed fantastic. And that is Christmas on Spruce. And this one I loved. This one is Tipsy Gingerbread Man. So this came from, it looks really, really bad. This was in a round robin. So I think the last time I showed this, it was like a mini loaf, and I just chopped it up. So this is gingerbread cookies, creamy eggnog, buttered rum eggnog, and iced sugar cookies, poured October 6th. It's all of those things. This one I did have in open space, and I was warming. Let me tell you what I was warming first. I was warming holiday eggnog from Dessa's. So I was warming that, and I used a tea light warmer because I've heard that Dessa's, you should use like a really hot warmer. So I had a tea light warmer and 2 hot plates downstairs, and I could barely smell the eggnog. So then I'm like, I really want eggnog. And so I pull this out of the basket because this has creamy eggnog and gingerbread cookies. So I figured I could smell this a little bit, but it needed a lot more. So that's why I finished using that the same night I was warming this, and this smells really creamy and pretty, but I just really didn't perform for me. This is from November. So I don't know if like I should just like Dessa's just needs to cure a lot longer. I have heard from some of my friends that it's hit and miss for them. So I've heard from some that it performs great in their home. I've heard from others that it doesn't perform. So I think this is just one of those where, you know, people smell different things, get a different performance depending on the warmers and their, you know, their home. But holiday eggnog, I didn't really get too much. So that was unfortunate. I will try it in a bedroom. I don't like to put tea light warmers in my bedroom though, because I'm not in it unless I'm in the room, but most of the time I'm downstairs. So I don't want to leave like a tea light warming upstairs. So that's why I prefer not to. And I have Scentsy warmers in my bedroom. And so I'll give it a try though. I'll see. All right. This next one here is from L3. It's Holiday Woods, and I don't know what the scent notes are. And it's in a clamshell, and I don't think she does clamshells anymore, but this was Holiday Woods, and it was a very nice scent, good performer. I definitely got a little bit of mintiness, some of that fresh air, definitely got some like Fraser fir, or maybe a little pine. Actually, I'm feeling like there's some pine. So it could be a mixture of, and some spruce actually in here too. So I'm guessing it's a couple of different types of trees and a little bit of like fresh air, like a little bit of cooling, but it's not like peppermint. But that's what it smells like. I don't know what the scent notes are, but that is Holiday Woods, and it performed very well in my open space using the mixture of the usual types of warmers that I'm just about everything basically. Here's another one that is in a clamshell. This is from Better Homes and Gardens. This is Pear and Vanilla Bean. So last year, I don't have a Walmart near me, but last year I did go a couple times, and I spent like an hour, I think, looking through all of their wax. I did pick this one up because I do like pear and I do like vanilla bean, but I didn't care for the combination. I don't know. This one also has a very slight pea scent that I'm getting in everything nice from Scentsy, which is very funny. So I had 3 cubes left. I opened the drawer again. I was recounting all of my Scentsy last night just to see, because I think I was off. Like sometimes I would go to take a bar out and it already showed me I had, 1 bar less than I thought or whatever. So I just recounted all my Scentsy. And as I was pulling a drawer open, this was in there. And I'm like, you know what? It's been sitting there for a year with just 3 cubes. Just use it. I didn't like the scent though. I didn't care for it. And this is Harvest Pear, cane sugar, vanilla bean, cinnamon, and whipped cream. And yeah, and that's it. So I won't be getting any more of these. And I don't think I'll be getting any more Better Homes and Gardens because that wax is very hard. It's a very hard wax, not easy to take out. So yeah, using it up. Okay, this is Rose Girls. So I used up Eggnog Peeps cake. This is Eggnog Yellow Cake, buttercream frosting, and sugar-covered Peeps. I think I'd worn this once before, but I finished the bag. I finished this in a bedroom next door, and it's just a great scent. I really got that eggnog and that sweet cake and frosting, so that's a good one. I would definitely get that again. And then we have Warriors Winter Wonderland. This is candy cane, vanilla crunch donuts, eggnog, and sugar cookies. This was another good one. I really like this one. I'm almost just saving the blue. It was like a white and blue. There's like 3 white ones left. And I could probably use this up one more time. But it's a really good. So you got to like her peppermint. Definitely got to like her peppermint, but that candy cane, I get the eggnog. It's very, very good. So it's not peppermint like some of her other scents, but it's a pretty strong one, but I do get that eggnog as well. So this is one I would definitely pick up again. That is Warriors Winter Wonderland. Okay, here's kind of another random one here. So this is called Taste of Fall. This is from Enchanted Scent Memories, I believe. Holly is the owner. And this one is caramel apple, zucchini bread, and cinnamon sugared donuts. So I know that according to, I follow her group on Facebook, and she changed her wax formulation from when I received a box from her. So her wax, some of her wax was waxy, like I picked up on that scent. This one was actually a pretty good one. This was Taste of Fall, like I said. So I got a little apple, but it still had that waxy scent. So I'll be curious to know what her new wax smells like, but that is Taste of Fall. And that was just a little one I put in, I think, my overnight warmer. Then I have a Rose Girls here. This is a sample that I must have taken from the Round Robin. This is Best Christmas. Yeah, Best Christmas for Sassy Girl Aroma. And the scent notes of this are pine needles, cinnamon, sugar roasted marshmallow. I warmed it here in this bedroom, and it's a very, very pretty scent. Very pretty scent. But for Sassy Girl in the bedroom, it was on the lighter side. I can smell it, but it was on the lighter side. But very pretty scent. So I'm glad I warmed it in the bedroom. Not opposite of lighter side. I'm warming Lavender and Speckles Christmas Wreath. So that is what I'm warming in this room today. It is definitely dinner time because I'm hungry. It's like 7 o'clock. So this has been going for about 9 hours. And it's still pretty strong. This is sparkling citrus with nuances of fresh pine and warm spices on a soothing, smoky background. This is Winter Citrus Wreath Bath & Body Works type. I went and bought this during her RTS, when was it, like November? Because I really wanted this scent. I received it as a sample the year before, and I had to get it. So here I am warming it, finally. And it's very strong. It's a good performer, good throw for this bedroom. I only use 2. So there's normally about 6 that come in here. I only use 2, and it's been fantastic. I could still smell it. And then last but not least, this is a Scentsy one. This is the Scentsy pods. So pods, I use it in my car with that little mini fan. This one is Wild for Fall. There really is not too much scent left at all. But every time I'd get in the car, I can smell it. But it's probably been, I probably should have changed it out like 2 weeks ago. But it still has a little scent. I swapped it out for Cozy Cardigan. So I have a bunch of these and I like putting them in my car. And this one probably lasted like 3 weeks, I'd say. So that is everything. I do not know what my New Year's will be like yet since I'm pre-recording a lot of these. Hopefully I'll record a couple 2 other videos. I like to bundle them up and then just edit as the week goes on. So I hope you enjoy this. And if you did, consider giving me a like or subscribing to my channel. And yeah, that is everything I've been warming. So let me know how your New Year's was and what you did or what you warmed on New Year's. That would be interesting to know as well. So thank you so much for hanging out with me, and I'll chat with you later. Bye-bye.